Not really flying weather out there today in the Bay Area, so I wanted to introduce you to this video in a little bit more detail. Nothing super unusual. It turned out to be a great flight and a good time was had by all. But certain things after this flight registered with me that made me pause and think about how I fly and whether, honestly, complacency is starting to set in a little bit. Another point I'd like to make is the thought that from engine start to engine shutdown, we're not really alone in our cockpit. ATC, if used properly, are a great resource and should be used whenever possible. So this is a story of a flight from Concord, Buchanan to Half Moon Bay. This time around, instead of cutting through San Francisco and over the Golden Gate Bridge, I headed to Oakland, planning on requesting the Oakland-class Charlie transition, which is going to take you over the Oakland Coliseum to the 30 numbers, then to the midspan of the San Mateo Bridge, and on to Half Moon Bay. After reaching the midspan, you will normally be switched to the San Carlos Tower for the transition over the San Carlos Class Delta airspace and onto the coast. And it was with San Carlos Tower where my little misadventure began. Again, to be clear, this is not an incident. There was no phone numbers to call after everything was said and done. But having done this flight multiple times without ever coming anywhere near close to the San Francisco Class Bravo airspace, I felt comfortable and maybe a touch complacent during this flight. And for a reason that I'm still trying to figure out, maybe it was safety, maybe it was for the enjoyment of my passengers, I hugged the south side of the San Mateo Bridge for a bit too long, which kept me further north than I needed to be, and this brought on basically an encroachment of the San Francisco Class Bravo airspace. I lost my situational awareness, and it really almost bit me. But that brings me to my second point of the story in this flight, and that's folks at the ATC, both centers and towers and anywhere else they may work. As we train, we're always reminded by our CFIs that ATC is there to help. And there's nothing in my flying experience that disproves that, really nothing. In this video, there are two requests made by ATC by two different tower controllers to two different general aviation airplanes, one of them is mine, for a course correction to avoid Class Bravo airspace. And it may seem like, what's the big deal? They're just doing their job. Yeah, but, I think they're doing it really well. And you know what? We should always appreciate a job well done. And I guess they don't really want you to call a number any more than you want to call it as a pilot. So in the lessons learned category, I plan on making this particular flight many more times. No problem. But I did add one more VFR checkpoint to this particular navigation to make sure that I stay clear of the San Francisco Class Bravo airspace. It's the KNBR radio tower that will keep me way south. And oh yeah, thanks to the San Carlos controller, whoever you are, for being cool and keeping me out of trouble. I really do appreciate it. So I hope you enjoy the video.
Concord Tower, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey is going to be holding short, one right, request of right, let's make it a right downwind departure.
Cessna 9501 Whiskey, Concord Tower, only one right, cleared for takeoff, your right down departure is approved.
One right, clear for takeoff, one right downwind departure is approved, 9501 Whiskey. Okay, we'll clear left. That traffic's coming in for one left. And it's going to be a crosswind departure, so we'll make our corrections. Here we go. Full power. Everything is in the green.
8 Tango Alpha going around.
Speed is alive.
Roger.
50 knots. Climb 79.
Cessna 8 Tango Alpha, when able, begin your crosswind turn, runway 1 left, cleared for the option.
8 Tango Alpha on crosswind turn, 1 left, clear for the option. 8 Tango Alpha, be full stop.
Roger.
All right, 1,000 feet. Landing taxi lights off. Continue.
November 12 Foxtrot, left turn, pilot's discretion.
Left turn at my discretion, 12 Foxtrot, thanks.
Concord Tower, suspect 211, Tango Delta, holding short for 1 left, ready to take off with left traffic pattern.
Cessna 211, Tango Delta, Concord Tower, hold short, only 1 left.
Holding short, only 1 left, 1 Tango Delta.
Cessna 01 Whiskey, what's your on-course heading going to be?
This is it, 190, 950 Whiskey.
Roger. Cessna, correction, Archer 12 Foxtrot, what's your on-course heading going to be?
I'm heading to Livermore, 12 Foxtrot.
12 Foxtrot, roger. Continue to the south. Traffic heading to your left. Southbound is a Cessna LCA 2000. They're ahead of you about 2 miles.
I see him inside, 12 Foxtrot. I will stay below him, 12 Foxtrot.
Roger. Cessna 01 Whiskey, traffic behind you and to your right in about 2 miles southeastbound. Altitude indicates 1,900 is an Archer. They have you in sight.
Okay, we're looking for that traffic negative visual, 950 Whiskey.
Cessna 01 Whiskey, frequency change approved. Have a safe flight.
Okay, see you soon, 950 Whiskey. Oakland Tower, Skyhawk 950 Whiskey is over Walnut Creek 3000, VFR request.
Last Skyhawk calling, say again.
That's Skyhawk 950 Whiskey is a Skyhawk slant Golf. I'd like to request VFR flight following to Half Moon Bay with a Class Charlie transition. We're just over Rinder right now.
And Cessna 01 Whiskey, squawk 5361, Oakland altimeter 3006.
536106, 950 Whiskey.
Cessna 01 Whiskey, radar contact 8 miles north, Oakland Airport, say altitude.
2800, 950 Whiskey.
Altitude.
And Scout 01 Whiskey, sorry for the confusion. I just want to verify you want to transition down the bay over to Coliseum 30 numbers.
Affirmative, 950 Whiskey.
Scout 01 Whiskey, roger. Cross the Oakland Coliseum at maintain 2000 and continue to 30 numbers.
Cross the Coliseum at 2000 and maintain 2000 to 30 numbers, 950 Whiskey.
Scout 01 Whiskey, contact the other town now, 127.2, good day.
127.0, see again the frequency, 950 Whiskey.
127.2.
1272, 950 Whiskey, thanks. Oakland Tower, Skyhawk 9501 Whiskey 2000 over the Coliseum.
Skyhawk 9510 Whiskey, correction, 9501 Whiskey, Oakland Tower. After the 30 numbers, continue to the midspan of the San Mateo Bridge. Maintain VFR at or below 1,400.
After the 30 to the midspan of the San Mateo Bridge at VFR at or below 1,400, 950 Whiskey. Okay, so we're maintaining 2000 to the 30 numbers now.
Cessna 633, radar services terminated. Keep the code, contact Hayward Tower. Have a good day.
Keep the code, contact Hayward Tower, Cessna 61633. See ya, happy holidays.
So I'm sorry, did you do this transition with me before?
No.
No, okay. So let's not climb.
Big Drive 175, contact NorCal departure.
Departure Big South on Knowledge 5.
See, unfortunately, there's nobody landing right now on 30. Otherwise, you have a big wave. There's a big stripe that just departed 30. That's Jet Suite X.
Southwest 2135, Oakland Tower, wind 3009er, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, somebody is taking off 30, you guys. So we're going to be right over them right now. Somebody's taking off.
Sirius 382 Delta Juliet, Oakland Tower, ident. The Oakland altimeter is 3006. Continue to the midspan, then towards the runway 30 numbers here at Oakland.
Okay, midspan.
It's not even on the runway.
Whatever.
Restriction.
Number 82 Juliet, maintain VFR at or below 1,400 for now. And actually, maintain VFR at 2,000 for traffic.
Oh, VFR 2000, midspan of the bridge, 30 numbers, 2 Delta Juliet.
I actually locked him down to 1,300
And number 2 Delta Juliet, radar contact 3 miles south of the San Mateo Bridge toll plaza.
2 Delta Juliet.
No, somebody was on the runway, but I have to turn like 80 degrees back.
There were 2 Delta Juliet, just a heading, right turn heading at
altitude
15 degrees for the little corner of the Bravo ahead.
2 Delta Juliet, okay, a little bit to the right and then avoid the Bravo. Got it.
Okay, 1,300.
2135 contact, NorCal departure.
Bar South, 2135.
Yeah, somebody.
01 Whiskey, traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles opposite direction. Sirius restricted to 2,000. Radar services are terminated. Keep the code. Contact San Carlos Tower. Have a happy holidays.
You two, over to San Carlos Tower, looking for that traffic. 950 almost.
119.
Here's 600 feet. You got San Carlos Tower?
Yeah. That him?
That's no, that's San Francisco
Oh,
traffic.
here he is.
Yep, got him.
San Carlos Tower, Skyhawk. 950 Whiskey 1300, direct mid-span. We're just VFR to Half Moon Bay.
950 Whiskey, San Carlos Tower. Transition to San Carlos Delta airspace. Maintain at or below 1,300. And southbound, San Carlos Altimeter 3006.
Okay, 3006, at or below 1,300, and transition through Clouds Delta is approved. 950 Whiskey, thanks.
Cessna 308, number 2, follow Cessna on a half-mile file. Report him in sight.
Stepping inside 308.
Cessna 308, number 2, follow Cessna, runway 3050, option 13607.
Number 2, 30 clear for adoption, 130.
Cessna 858, traffic 12 o'clock, and correction, make that 11 o'clock, and 3 miles just north of Slack, 2,800 indicated.
Looking for traffic to 058.
Cessna 858, traffic now 12 o'clock, and about 2.5 miles, turning northbound, 2,700 indicated.
Traffic inside to 058.
858, Roger.
And can you give me the CTAF for Half Moon Bay, please?
Somebody took off.
Huh?
The plane took off.
Yeah, should be some. There's
Cessna 0 Whiskey, caution away turbulence, heavy 767 off your left inbound to San Francisco, descending out 3,300, they'll be passing overhead.
Okay, we're looking for that traffic. Thanks, 950 Whiskey.
Whiskey, if you would, just turn left 10 degrees to remain outside of Bravo airspace.
Left 10 degrees, 950 Whiskey.
0 Whiskey, you have the 767 in sight?
Affirmative, 950 Whiskey.
Go turn left another 10 degrees, and then this is you're encroaching Bravo airspace off the right there. Just turn left a little more. There you go, and maintain visual separation from the heavy 767. Caution away turbulence.
Okay, maintain visual separation. Sorry about that. 950 Whiskey.
oh
Wow.
Jesus, yeah.
That is a big mama.
Don't get too close.
Okay.
Traffic just a mile and a half north of you, southbound to Cessna 1,200. All right, we're looking. November 0 Whiskey, traffic 1 o'clock and a mile turning downwind to Cessna 800 feet.
Looking, 950 Whiskey.
Cessna 30, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
30 taxi via Kilo, 130.
Inside, 950 Whiskey.
Roger.
And Tower System 11308, on the go, request a Coyote departure and fly following to Oakdale, Oscar 27. It's a Cessna 150 or 133.
Cessna 308, expect that and stand by for code.
33.
Number 76, Papa, number 1, runway 30, clear for the option, 13507.
Okay, we need to start climbing.
Runway 30, clear for option, 76 Papa.
0 Whiskey, maintain at or below 1,500 till advised. Traffic passing over the freeway left to right to Cessna at 2,000.
At or below 1,500, 950 Whiskey.
858, do you want to go through San Francisco's airspace or along the coast now?
If I could take Pacific transition to the coast.
Yes, request to turn left to the southbound. Traffic off your traffic 1 o'clock and
Altitude.
actually 12 o'clock and 2 miles southbound to Cessna, pass beneath you at 1,500.
Traffic inside 2058.
You can turn left now towards the coast.
I got him.
Turn left 2058.
0 Whiskey, traffic is your Cessna off your left at 9 o'clock and a mile and a half, turning southbound to the coastline 2,000.
Looking, 950 Whiskey.
He's no factor.
San Carlos Tower, can you confirm if I can go through Pacific transition, or do you want me to go directly to the coast?
2058.
858, for signal transition, I'm assuming that's you're going to stay outside the Bravo airspace, is that right? You just want to go along the coastline?
No, Pacific is inside the Bravo airspace.
858, stand by for a handoff to San Francisco Tower, remain outside Bravo airspace now. Stand by for handoff to San Fran, 120.5 frequency, stand by please.
120.5, 2058.
Cessna 30, ready to go?
30, ready?
Cessna 308, I'm too late there. Hold short runway 30, plan to go after the next arrival, short final.
No worries, hold short 30.
Hey, Carlos Tower, we need to maneuver if we are to stay for 1,500 here. 950 Whiskey.
0 Whiskey, altitude your discretion, and you're leaving the Delta airspace. Frequency change approved. There is traffic inbound to the watershed, 2,500 to Cessna Skyhawk.
Altitude.
Okay, we'll be looking for that traffic, altitude our discretion, and thanks very much for your help, 950 Whiskey.
0 Whiskey, also squawk the VFR, please.
VFR, 950 Whiskey.
Thanks. Cessna 858, contact San Francisco Tower, 120.5. We'll see you. Cessna 858, contact San Francisco Tower, 120.5.
He's going to go to our right.
Somebody is crossing our path, 1,000 feet above us there. All right, let's prepare to land. Landing taxi lights, everything looks good here. Looks good here. Looks good. Everything looks perfect.
Acon Bay traffic, South Bay 54, clear runway 30, going to be taxiing back to 30, Acon Bay.
We're just going to make it out into the water a little bit. Okay, descending, 500 feet a minute. Traffic, Skyhawk 950 Whiskey is 4 miles to the southeast of the field, maneuvering for a straight in, runway 30 full south, half one bay. They've paved the runway, so that's super nice.
Nice.
All right, let's get below 90 and we'll put in flaps 10.
Actually, I'm going to give you 20 once you're on the 75. All right.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good for now. We're gonna drop some speed. We're at 85 knots now. Half Moon Bay traffic, Skyhawk 950 Whiskey 3 mile final, runway 30 full stop, Half Moon Bay. Half Moon Bay traffic, Skyhawk 950 Whiskey 1.5 final, runway 30 full stop, Half Moon Bay. Straight down the runway.
Good job.
Very nice.
Thank you, thank you.